How does Real Broker actually look in the state of Louisiana? We're going to be covering office locations, groups that have joined, agent counts in our state, events, community, culture, connectivity, and also money, commission splits, revenue share, and stock options. So would Real be a good fit for me and my situation? How will it look for me as an individual agent? How would it look for my team? How would it look for an entire brokerage to take their brokerage over to Real? These are some of the questions that I hope to answer today. And I'd love to tell you more about the company and the opportunity. My name is Jamie Knight, and I'm a brand ambassador for Real Broker right here in Louisiana. I can personally help you with any questions about the company, and I can be your point of contact to help you in your company change if you'd like to be part of the movement. So let's jump in. The water's fine. Let's talk about the landscape of Real right here in Louisiana. So how many agents are currently at Real in Louisiana? Right now, we have a total of 215 agents out of the over 16,000 agents in Louisiana. So the opportunity is definitely there for massive growth in the company in our state. Real as a company has over 27,000 agents, and we're in all 50 states and Canada. Real is one of the fastest growing real estate companies in the nation, and Google it. In Louisiana, we have currently one state broker. Wendy LeBlanc is in Denham Springs, and she's able to manage this amount of agents because of the way the company is run and set up in this virtual manner. So more on that in a minute. So what happened in Lafayette, and how did we set it all up? Frustrated with the struggles of the traditional brokerage, District South Real Estate Company took our whole 50 agent brokerage over to Real back in fall of 2023. They found that agents were just looking for more right now. And while the money was good in the traditional models, there were some holes in the boat that they saw. Stay tuned for an office tour of our Lafayette office at the end of this video. Real is in almost every MLS in the state of Louisiana, and we comply with all LREC rules and regulations and the rules of the local MLSs. Agents can still continue to operate in the same manner that they have before, but in some cases, they'll now have full access to their local MLS, which was sometimes limited by their particular brokerages. We're currently looking for brand ambassadors in every major metro in Louisiana. And there are a good bit of Real agents spread out across the state, but there are still massive opportunities for growth and expansion, just like we did right here in Lafayette. And I'd be happy to jump on a Zoom call and kind of expand on how we set it up and how we did it. Agents who are willing to create community by loving on agents are in a great position to have huge growth at our company. You'll often hear us say one Real, and this motto unites us across the state and the company. Our hope is that we can continue to build one network of Louisiana agents united by collaboration and growth and plugged into an amazing power supply and company like Real Broker. We've also put our motto on everything, and you'll see it around work hard and be kind. This is not just a saying, it's our core value, and we're here to help agents grow in every market. But we're also looking for those type of agents who are willing to work hard and be kind and be the type of people that are attractive to other agents, and they are leaders, and those are types of agents that other agents are looking for to help them grow their business. So what makes us different as a company? Real is agent owned. All Real agents have a chance to have ownership in the company that we work for through stock options. We all have a chance to build generational wealth for our family through our revenue share and our company ownership through our stock purchase program. Real is like the Apple of real estate companies, with an emphasis on having a techie, cutting edge platform that allows you to track every aspect of your real estate business in real time. So there's no more driving to the office, turning in a folder, and waiting for the receptionist to check you out before you get your check. Being at Real means getting paid quicker by being able to track all contract documents from contract to close, submitting everything in one platform, and then getting paid directly via direct deposit right into your personal checking account or into your Real wallet account. Tracking your revenue share and company ownership in one platform allows you to have everything right at your fingertips. All Real agents have access to top-notch training in person and virtually in Real Academy. Not only do we have access to thousands of hours of training through Real Academy, but we also provide in-person trainings here in Lafayette, which I highly encourage brokers and team leaders around the state to cultivate that same experience for your groups at the local level. Give back to agents, love and support them without any expectation, and watch agents flock to your network at the company. We are actively looking for collaboration partners in Louisiana to help partner with us to continue growing the company by loving on agents and helping them grow their business. Our goal is to build a connected network of top growth-centered agents, teams, and brokerages across the state that share in our heart and our mission. And look, the referral opportunities for this network won't hurt either. I know that what we've achieved in Lafayette can and will be replicated in other communities. It's just a question of who will be first to market in these different metros around Louisiana. Real also has weekly and monthly Zoom meetings where agents can find their tribe of agents around the country who are doing big things on platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Google Business Profiles, and other specific niches to help Real agents grow their business. When you fully embrace the virtual world, you'll find even more connection, but on your time and on your terms. You'll also find tons of opportunity to connect virtually over Zoom and also in person. And look, there's no gatekeeping, and everyone at our company is more than willing to give everything away in hopes of helping other agents. It's just the way that the system is set up. When it comes to technology, Real's proprietary platform and mobile app is an all-in-one platform called reZen. This platform leads the way by allowing Real agents a chance to track everything in their world, from contract documents to commission payments, revenue share, stocks, and referrals. Every agent has access to everything, including a personal website and a suite of other marketing materials that are custom made for each agent. I would compare the document housing portion of the platform to a platform like SkySlope, but much smoother and easier to use. Real also has its own built-in AI called Leo, which allows agents to ask questions and get support in real time on almost any topic. Want to know what needs to be uploaded to close out a file? Want to know when you're getting paid? Just ask the AI, and it's getting really good fast. This technology platform is so advanced that there's no way I could even try to include everything on this video. And I'll have to do another video to highlight this particular platform. But more importantly, there are no technology fees at Real, while other companies charge fees for tech that are nowhere near Real's technology. Real also does not limit you to a particular CRM, and many agents use their own different platforms. They do offer lofty which was formerly known as Chime, as an optional purchase of $50 per month. Again, this is not required, but this powerful CRM is available at a huge discount to all real agents. Let's talk about owning a small piece of the company that you work for. I worked for a brick and mortar small brokerage for over 18 years of my career. And when I left that company, I left with just the shirt on my back. All I did was just do transactions and go home. While the owner of that brokerage benefited from my efforts and he grew his own company. I spent nearly 2 decades of my life building someone else's dreams and someone else's net worth. And now I'm building ownership in the company that I work for through my stock purchases. This ownership has tangible value that I can sell or leave to my kids. Now, Real is a publicly traded company, and we're traded on the NASDAQ under the sign REAX. And we've seen massive growth through the last year and a half that we've been at the company. The company also gives you stock bonuses for growing the company, capping and hitting sales goals. Achieving the elite agent status gives top producing Real agents a $16,000 stock bonus. And for agents who do a decent amount of transaction, it makes economical sense to work for a company for little to no cost after you consider this stock award. And guys, I was able to achieve this elite agent status, and I was able to achieve it at a very low stock price. So this $16,000 stock bonus that I received is now worth double what I received it at. So that's how you operate in the elite agent status. And these elite agents can actually earn additional stock bonuses for teaching in Real Academy to the tune of like $8,000. So it's a really great program, and it's just something that I've just been accumulating and stocking away as a part of my transactions. So participation in this stock program is actually completely optional, and it's your choice to opt in or to opt out. Let's talk about agent attraction and revenue share. Real awards its agents who grow the company by way of revenue share. Revenue share is paid out of the money that's paid into the agent's cap dollars. And Real's vision is to grow the company by giving back to those agents who are pouring into others in their community and then rewarding them with revenue share by attracting these agents to the company. Revenue share per agent can be as much as $4,000 a year for a capping agent. And being that Real is in all 50 states, the opportunity to grow across state lines is huge, and the opportunity to grow your monthly revenue is huge. So this can be life-changing for you and your family. And look, you don't have to participate in agent attraction or like be a recruiter, but there are many other Real agents who just love being at the company and participating in all the other amazing opportunities with like a super low split. So it definitely rewards those agents and those teams and those brokerages who are looking for like crazy growth and financial freedom, but without like having to have responsibility for these agents. And by the way, your revenue share is also willable. So this is something that can make an impact for your family for generations. So let's talk about the commission structure at Real. Real is a very efficient and profitable way to operate your real estate business. And look, I always remind agents that this is your business and you should run it as such. The commission split is 85-15, which allows Real agents to keep most of their commission dollars. And Real can do this because of the efficient way that they run their business. And look, the cap is only $12,000, so it's extremely low and super competitive, and it may even put an agent who's never capped before in a position to be able to cap at their company and keep all of their money after that cap. And look, team leaders can customize their team's caps depending on their business models. $6,000 caps for standard team members and $4,000 caps for platinum team members. And I can expand on that if you want to jump on a Zoom call with me at a later date. So what's the cost to actually be at Real? So there are no monthly fees to be a part of the company. There's a $249 one-time sign-up fee when you join. There's a $40 CBR fee on every transaction, which stands for Compliance and Broker Review. And this fee covers that broker review, but also other errors and omissions insurance. So it's just like an extra fee for being in a virtual model. And there are no pre-cap transaction fees. Any fees actually only come in after you cap, and there's a $285 transaction fee, which drops to $129 once the elite agent status is achieved. So people who do a lot of transactions, this $285 fee actually builds on itself and allows you to hit that elite agent status. Once you've achieved $6,000 in these post-cap transaction fees, that's how you hit the elite agent status. There's also a $750 annual brokerage fee that's paid from your first 3 transactions of your anniversary year, basically $250 on your first 3 transactions. So let's take a tour of our office in Lafayette. We've created an actual physical location and gathering space where agents can meet up, have traditional meetings, grab a laptop, come sit in the back, and a place where agents can come and network together in person. Agents who would like to rent out traditional office spaces like a 10 by 10 room can actually rent out this space, which helps cover the cost of other common areas like the meeting room and the conference room and other common area spaces. Office space is relatively affordable after COVID, so replicating what we have in Lafayette may be doable for you and your team. And I'd be happy to give you a personal tour of our office in Lafayette and explain how we set it up. But look, guys, mortgage lenders and title companies sometimes have extra space that you can office out of. And I would highly encourage agents who are trying to grow something amazing in Louisiana, get creative to build some in-person community at a virtual company. Growth-minded agents and brokers can eliminate liability, red tape, and increase growth by being able to attract agents across the country and build a profitable network across state lines. I'm excited to hear more about your business and your goals for the future. Our company and our culture is not for all agents, but if you're an agent who's interested in growing your real estate business and sharing what's working in your business with other agents in the hope that they can grow their own business, Real might be a fit. Take a look at the details section of this video. I'll include a few links about the company which may answer additional questions that you may have, and I've also included some ways that you can join the company. I'll also include a way that you can connect directly with me and even schedule your own private Zoom meeting. I'm looking forward to connecting with you in person or over Zoom. Thank you so much for your time, and it's an honor to be with you today.